What if the sadness you've carried wasn't originally yours? What if the fear, the grief, the insecurities came from someone else's pain passed down before you ever had a voice? Today's truth may be hard to hear, but it's one of the most freeing revelations in wound trauma recovery. Sometimes the pain we carry didn't start with us, it started with our mothers. In trauma recovery, we call this intergenerational trauma or epigenetic inheritance. When emotional experiences pass through the womb, coded into our biology, and silently written into our story. When a mother experiences domestic violence, abandonment or rejection, depression or suicidal thoughts, generational cycles of poverty, abuse, or loss, these emotional states don't stay isolated. They become messengers in the womb, shaping the baby's nervous system, worldview, and sense of safety. See, here's some lessons from the trauma informed girl. My mother was a warrior. She gave birth to me while hiding from abuse, grieving her own losses, and barely surviving herself. She loved me fiercely, but the pain she never got to process. It became the atmosphere I was born into. For years, I thought, why do I always feel like something bad is about to happen? Why do I expect love to leave me? It wasn't until I uncovered her story that I understood my own. And understanding didn't make me bitter. It made me brave enough to break the cycle. Our spiritual reflection comes from Isaiah 61:3, where it says, "To all who mourn, he will give a crown of beauty for ashes, a joyous blessing instead of mourning, festive praise instead of despair." God's promise is not just for your pain, it's for the pain you were born from. You don't have to carry forward what your mother couldn't let go. You can be the cycle breaker. You can be the one who turns ashes into beauty, not just for yourself, but for generations to come. I want you to stop and I want you to write this down. Our reflective prompt comes out of this question. What part of my pain might actually belong to someone else? And what can I choose to release today? If you're ready to take that journey, as we continue to walk through our trauma recovery, here are a few helpful steps. Write a letter to your inner child and to your mother's wounded self. Click the subscription button below and the bell. That's a simple action to take one baby step at a time. A word of encouragement. You don't ask, and you didn't ask for the pain you were born into, but you were born with power to transform it. You are not a carrier of curses. You are a carrier of kingdom restoration. Our closing affirmation, it comes from wound to breakthrough. One breath, one truth, one healing step at a time. These are kingdom conversations. Our closing affirmation, I want you to repeat after me. I honor my mother's story without making it my identity. I break agreement with inherited pain. I choose freedom, restoration, and joy for me and for those who come after me. The cycle ends with me. Remember, we are recovering one breath at a time. Give yourself grace and stay fearless. Bye for now.